Alrighty, Braves were Braves versus the Boston Red Sox. I'll get out of here and we'll get the game going and see if we can keep the streak going.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. Number 48 makes his big league debut right after this. Ian Anderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He will lead this one off today.
First pitch, 106.
The 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pedroia has accumulated a little over 1,800 hits during his time in a big league uniform. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Anderson is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
And another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And he's safe.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Freeman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he can't get back to third. A blunder there rounding the bags, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Braves lead this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Anderson is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1, here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting center, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Riley.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Into the box now, Ian Anderson. Bogarts has it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll fight off the Grapefruit League sky here as he takes this one in for route number 1.
Batting 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Nate Eovaldi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcel.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. And the pitch. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and lines it to left. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete. The Braves lead it 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch on its way. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And he'll step off and try and reset. In now, Alex Verdugo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Rafael Devers is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Hit sharply on the ground. Pedroia has it, and there's one down now.
Now batting.
Ready now,
right
Adam
fielder.
Duvall. He singled his last time up.
Duvall.
Here's the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting. Third baseman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is line to left. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. Atlanta leads it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here it comes. Right there for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Don't want to forget about him. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. From the stretch, Bobby Dahlbeck is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Here it comes on 0-2. Bogarts is off of first with 2 away. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Darno has a play, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Chris Sale is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Number 41, Chris Sale. Leading up for the Braves, the pitcher, Ian Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. There is Pedroia, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sale sets. First pitch on its way. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Braves strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Jairo Munoz will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 60, Jairo Munoz.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Will Smith is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Will Smith.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering down the 3rd baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd, and he'll make it to 3rd, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Hey, D-Bro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Dylan Covey enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
6th.
pitching for the Red Sox, number 58, Dylan Covey.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him at first base as he took away a sure base hit that time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course he did that too.
Ready once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Verdugo is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now batting, Ronald Acuna. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Drilled right back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting,
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Too high. 1-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Martinez looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. This is line to left, and the Braves just have it working as this is going to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
Ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and the lead is now 5-0. Jose Peraza is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jose Peraza.
Touki Toussaint is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Peraza is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Fouled away. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Bobby Dahlbeck stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Count still at 1-2. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Jose Peraza is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Andrew Benintendi will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 16, Andrew.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robert Stock will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Christian Arroyo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ozzie Albies is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Now playing first base and batting.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. High in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman as this lead swells to 7-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Connor Seabold comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Acuna digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Seabold, a California-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Ready on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So 2 runs come across here, both standing in. Christian Arroyo, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
He's set. Here it comes. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
C.J. Chatham will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. C.J. Chatham
please.
stays in the ballgame in the 8th
defensive
spot and
team
takes
for the
over
Red
at second base.
Now playing second base.
Stepping
Number
in, Adam
43.
Duvall. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Riley.
Stepping in, Austin Riley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Riley goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Johan Camargo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Braves. Number 17. Johan Camargo.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Big. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for an out.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Here it comes, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves. Austin Wright is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Tommy Malone comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. High pop up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Raphael.
Michael Chavis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Michael Chavis.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Ozuna is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ian Anderson takes home the win. Nate Eovaldi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, that's the end of this one. Double upload today.